My name is Heaven Matthews.
My name is Christopher Campbell.
My name is Jacoby.
My name is Taylor.
My name is Josh.
My name is Carrie Gerber.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Corwin. I go to City Life Church.
I go to City Life Church.
I go to City Life Church.
And we go to City Life Church.
I serve a God of redemption. I know because He restored my faith in Him, and He also restored my family when I came out of a 20-year drug addiction.
I started going to City Life right when they started. I just entered into the Mel Trotter program.
7 years ago, I became sober, and I've been here ever since.
Yeah, City Life has been a huge help in my recovery. I thank the Lord for this church quite often and the things they've done.
The people here at church, we are our family, and we look out for each other. You know, whenever there's a need, we'll put a call out for whatever the need is, and surely someone will answer.
We had God answering prayers about jobs, about homes, about cars, about family relationships. And it was amazing to see God working here.
And this year, along with City Life's 10-year birthday anniversary, I celebrate my 10-year sobriety date. And that has been a fun journey where every year I can celebrate my sobriety with the church's birthday. And just, I don't know, it helps me think of where I've come from and how they've helped me get this far.
Leading the facilities team, Pastor Adam called me one day and asked me if I wanted to do that. He's like, it don't pay nothing, but I'm sure you'll do a good job. And in leadership, it was just different from, coming from one life into a new life, and somebody handing you keys to a church. It was like, is this real? But yeah, it was real. So
going to City Life Church, we met a lot of people who have done foster care, and being in the nursery and working in Kid City, we also saw kids that came out of the foster care system, and we became interested in doing foster care ourselves. Obviously, foster care is hard. It's losses for a lot of people involved, not just for the children losing their bio moms. Our kids were faced with the loss of our family of 5 and turning into a family of 8. And our oldest wasn't always on board with being a family of 8, but she went to a summer camp, and at summer camp she just came to the realization that these kids needed a home. And she opened up her heart and said that she wanted to adopt these 3, and that she wanted them to have a life like she had.
So currently with our house, the way it looks is we're hoping to adopt the 3 kids. We've actually just started the process. Just the difference in how the kids treat us. They're starting to call us mom and dad. It seems like our family is starting to really meld and blend together. So much more than it did before, and it's really neat. Just last week, my biological son said that he wanted his sister, who's the 9-year-old, to come to his football game, and I thought that was really neat because during the first year that our foster kids were with us, he saw them as just being foster children or children that were temporarily with us, and now he sees them as having a permanent home with us.
And we love the Gerber 8.
My name is Katie. I go to City Life Church, and my story is about community.
My name is Darius. I go to a church called City Life Church, and my story is about being awesome.
My husband Josh and I have been going to City Life Church for about 4 years.
The couple years that I've went to this church has been great. The love for this church, the songs, the praise, it was great. Youth grew, everybody's nice to each other. This is the best church I've ever went to.
We intentionally moved into a low-income neighborhood, and then through that have formed relationships with some really great families and kids in our community.
If there were more neighbors like Katie and Josh, this world would have been a happier place.
The first time they went to City Life Church was maybe a month or so after we met them. City Life hosted Vacation Bible School, and we brought them all, so we loaded them all up into the car and they came, and after that they wanted to keep coming back to Kid City every Sunday.
Because they're nice, they trust you, they're not going to give up on you like other people have, and they believe in you.
And we've brought them to City Life and they felt so welcomed and so loved that they want to come back. It's not us going to their house to bring them, it's them knocking on our door early in the morning before they're supposed to be there to wake us up to say, we're ready to go to church.
It feels great. It feels like you have a person to lean on just when you feel sad or down. You feel like there's someone there for you every time you have a mistake or you've done a mistake.
It's just been really fun to watch them grow older, to go from Kid City to youth group to become leaders. We get to be a part of their birthdays and a part of their lives, and and we get to feel love and acceptance and joy and all of these things that we never would have got to experience if it weren't for them being open and loving to us, to Josh and I.
God is a holy father to me that looks over me. And the mistakes I've done, he corrects them. Everything I do, he will welcome me. If I forget to do something, he will try to make me remember. And he's just been doing a great job of that.
Help them, or feeling like whatever we're doing, we're giving on someone who's helpless. These are like great, wonderful, loving kids who've opened their hearts to us and let us be a part of their life.
God is really good to me, and he really likes me, and I like him. So I'm going to keep praising God for everything that he's done for me.
My story is all about God's faithfulness.
And my story is about recovery.
And my story is about forgiveness.
And my story is about change.
And my story is about redemption.
And our story is about love.
And my story is about discovery.
My story is about supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. God, one word.
And my story is about freedom.
And my story is about restoration.
And my story is about fun.
And my story is about redemption. First time that Pastor Christy asked me to do announcements, that means I got to hold a mic in my hand. And from that moment on, I've just been off and running and doing lots of stuff in this church, and lots of mics I have held in my hand, and that just like broke the ice for me. It just felt like that I'm home. This is it. This is where I belong.